looking at a helmet, which is used by a professional drift driver.
Not you?
Huh?
Not you?
Not me.
Not you.
No, I don't even know how to put on a helmet.
Ah, okay, that's not good.
Yeah,
that's not good. We'll learn from the guys in studio. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, yes, we do have some hunky men in the studios.
In the suits. Oh my God, I'm like...
Okay, calm down. Okay.
Okay, calm down, Sophia.
All right. Now, Sophia, hold on. While you catch your breath, let's get those two guys in the studios before she faints completely. Okay. We are going to be talking about precision driving. Now, in other words, literally drifting. This is a very interesting motorsport. I've not particularly had a chance to go into it or even talk about it or understand it. So today it's going to be quite interesting that we have the Formula Drift Asia driver, Mervyn Nakamura, in the house, along with the Malaysian drift driver, Wan Azim Rahim. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Nice suits. I love it.
Thank you.
Wow. So, it's the first time we're having two gentlemen in a suit on a set, isn't it?
It is. Well,
Really?
besides the fact that we had the wrestlers in the studio.
All right, so into the topic. Tell us, what does it take to be a full-fledged professional drift driver? What made you get into the sport, and how did you find passion into it? Maybe Azim, you can start first.
For me personally, it was like, like what you mentioned earlier, is passion. I love motorsports, and I did a fair bit of track driving, Greek driving actually, and then in turn when I saw this somewhere in the year of 2003, 2004, then I said, hey, this is something new, I would like to try this out.
Oh, interesting. Drifting. Not exactly something I have to understand the sport. So, Mervyn, maybe you can sort of enlighten me and the viewers out there. What does it mean when you say drifting?
Well, drifting basically is you getting out of control.
Oh.
In the car, but at the same time be in control.
How interesting.
Yeah, that's when you let the tail slide, and it looks like you're actually floating around the course. Yeah, so that's what drifting is all about. Being precise.
Basically, deliberately getting your rear end of the car,
to the
lose control of it, and then you regain the control of it again.
So there's a lot of, as you mentioned, precision, isn't there?
Yeah,
it's like you're dancing, but with the car.
All right. So enlighten us, and of course our viewers out there, how is drifting different from like races such as F1 or rally? Because those are mostly time-based, right?
Yeah.
It's according to time. So how does drifting work? How's the judging criteria like?
Well, like you said, rally and F1 and stuff, it's all about racing against time. So drifting, in other way, it's you're driving around a course, right? In the most flamboyant way possible, right? You gotta be smooth through the course and also get close to the clipping points.
This is what we're seeing on screen.
That's me running.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's him.
So that's flamboyant driving right there.
Yeah, it's really flamboyant with all the smokes and speed. Yeah.
How long have you been into this, Mervyn?
Almost 9 or 10 years already, actually.
Wow.
But competitively since 2009. So that's when I got my professional license after finishing 4th in the Formula Drift Asia series in Malaysia. So then that would lead you to get license for the following years to come. Yeah.
All right. So Azim, share with us, is it a requirement for a drifter to be fit and healthy for every championship?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you have to be very fit. You got to have a very high level of stamina, and then because in any motorsports in general, not only in drifting in particular, it's very demanding. So you're with the ambient temperature outside, the heat and all, it really takes a toll on you.
Right.
Yeah. Plus you have you're set to do something to qualify. You already know what you gotta do.
Yeah, you have to be focused.
Plus the heat and all, because we have
and
no
the
aircon.
suits that you guys are wearing.
Yeah, this is like a 3-layered fire retardant suit, so it's kind of
no max.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you have the weather.
Yep. And your helmet.
And your helmet, and you gotta know what you gotta do to qualify or to win the race. So everything comes in all together.
Yeah, you're under a lot of stress actually.
So you really need mental strength as well.
True.
Yeah, so you need to be in a very calm state. So you need to find that balance. So that's why you gotta be a little bit fit also.
Okay, now I have to ask you this. Do you guys do this on a full-time, or is this just a part-time passion? Or do you do something else on a full-time?
Yeah, we have a day job, but at the same time, it's like a hobby that ended up being more of a, I don't know, how do we put it?
It's going to
An
be
interest.
Yeah, like it started off from passion, and we would like to go further into it. Yeah, we try to go as far as we can, and then try to bring our being bear our country's flag, proud around the world.
How popular is drifting out there? I mean, in Malaysia.
In Malaysia, it is popular. It is popular.
We got a very strong following of in motorsports and drifting especially.
Wow.
Because drifting is not just a motorsport now, it's also like an entertainment motorsport. So
Entertainment.
yeah, we
How
call
is
it
that
entertainment
so?
motorsports.
How is that so?
Because unlike other races, you get to see every corner from the start to the finish. Right? So as a spectator, you sit there, you get to see everything that's happening in the course, plus the drama and the minor touches of the two cars. So it's more like entertainment. It's a bit like wrestling,
Right.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's something like that.
Because the best part of it was like, is like, when two cars are battling each other, it's like a knockout system.
It's dangerous then. I mean, as Formula One driving, the danger is there.
It is dangerous. There is danger in it. Yeah.
Wow.
Of course, with that, you also need a proper basic understanding and skills to actually drive a car.
You need the basic understanding. You need proper guidance, but at the same time, the right setup of the car also determines how safe you are inside actually, because you know how the car is going to react.
Right.
At the same time, we've got the fire retardant suits. We've got the roll cages, the helmets, the gloves. We have everything in the car to actually keep us safe.
Basically, the drivers, the cars have to comply to a certain rules and regulations sanctioned by the
without that you cannot
appropriate
compete.
body. Yeah.
So if Sophia and I want to pick up on drifting, we sort of want to get into this. Do we qualify? I mean, we do drive.
Yeah.
We drive. So
Auto.
Yeah. Honestly,
auto. I do more manual and auto.
Okay.
no, but anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Right? It's just how fast you can catch that particular thing that you want to learn.
How do you do that? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you sort of turn the car to a point where you think it's going to go off track, but it's not.
You're just breaking the traction of the vehicle. You need to know how it reacts to get the tail out. So there are a few ways to do it, but that's a little bit too technical already.
Yep.
Yeah, but just like any other sport that you want to do, even badminton or whatsoever, some guys can do it within 2 weeks. Some takes a month or 6 months they can play.
Right.
Some guys a year and they still can't play.
Oh.
So it really depends on the individual, how fast you catch, and you need to have
how quick you can pick up. Right.
It's more to an individual, but anyone can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're looking at your suits right now. Like Mervyn, you yourself, you have a lot of. Are these sponsors?
Yeah, these are the sponsors that I have.
Okay.
Could you just stand up? Could we just get the camera to catch him on the? Look at that! Check it out. So
okay.
Wow.
Wow, there's a lot of sponsors.
Gayu.
Mervyn, A+.
A+.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So this is your own suit, or is this a standard suit, or how does it work? I mean, we noticed that Azim is wearing something different here. So how does that work?
They're all pretty much the same. It's just different colors,
Okay.
different models.
Different designs.
Different designs,
Your sponsors will eventually come in, and some of them will actually give you a suit. So you have a few suits to choose from,
Right.
depending on what events you're joining, or if it's just a special event for that particular sponsor. So you just wear that suit.
Right.
I mean, it really depends. Yeah.
So speaking about sponsors, okay, educate us. Does your sponsor only revolve around the motorsports or automobile industry, or can any other sponsors from any other industry can come and join in to become a part of your sponsors?
Right.
Yeah, principally, when you speak about sponsorship in motorsports, it's mainly from the automobile industry, but actually it can be just about anything.
All right. So anyone can come in just to sponsor.
Anyone who has the interest of to create brand awareness of their products or services, they can come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And we encourage them to come in.
Now, for our viewers out there, mums and dads are probably going like, no, I'm not going to send my son or daughter to go drifting. Are there female drifters?
Oh, yes.
Yes, there are female
There are.
drifters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl power! Oh yeah! Okay.
In Malaysia, yes.
Sorry, we had to
Yes,
do that.
we do.
Yeah, it's in Malaysia.
We do have.
Okay, because I know the fact that Elaine Daly and a lot of other women out there, some of the other women out there, they actually go in for this
Circuit.
the circuit
Circuit
rights. That's
racing,
right.
yeah.
She's into that,
Yeah.
and a couple of others are into that as well. But drifting, there are females as
There
well.
are
Yeah.
females, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, so that opens our chances then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not too bad.
First step, get a suit.
No, first step, learn.
Learn it.
Oh, learn first.
Learn first. Suit later.
Perempuan susah lah.
Hey, suit
Women.
Now, for kids out there who are looking at the two of you and saying, hey, I would love to try something like this, very adrenaline pumping kind of sport, what's the advice you can give them?
Well, when you want to learn something, of course, get the right basic, like I said. Also do it at a proper confined area.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we have dedicated places to learn
Yeah.
or to drift. Like in Malaysia at the Selangor Turf Club, it's called Speed City. So you could always check out speedcitykl.com.
Okay.
Right.
Because it's like an open area where you can just do whatever you want pretty much.
All right.
And you're not going to endanger anyone around you. You won't hit anything.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so it's the best place to learn. So when you learn the right basic, it also makes you a better driver.
Yes.
Because you're more alert. You know what causes a spin, or if you're about to hit something, you know what you did wrong. So you won't do that on the road. You know, you tend to like, oh, I better not do this.
Subconsciously, you get that.
Subconsciously, yeah, you react to how you're driving on the road. So you'll be actually a more safer driver, actually.
Wow, fantastic. Azim, your advice?
My advice is, about the same like what Mervyn has said. It's best to start with proper guidance, and then get your fundamentals right. Yeah, and then in terms of your driving skills, and also your car setup.
Okay, so not to try normal commercial cars, right?
No, it has to be a railway drive car.
It has to be a...
Really
Okay.
good car.
Because it's the back that pushes the car forward.
Yeah.
Right.
The front steering is just the one that's directing you to where you want to go. It's the back that's pushing it forward.
Yeah.
So it has to be a rear-wheel driven car.
Yeah.
And you need a lot of traction in holding on to the... Is that... Am I right
you
in
need
saying
a
that?
certain amount of traction.
Yeah.
Certain amount of traction.
Yeah.
So as not to topple the whole thing or go off track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a way.
Okay, I'm learning.
This is very interesting, isn't it? I told you.
I'm learning, little by little.
Little by little. So tell us, if like, say for the new fans that you've acquired from this show right here, they want to see you in action live. Where can we catch you next?
Well, as for me, I'll be doing a lot of testing soon for my cars. Probably this Saturday, I'll be at Speed City KL.
Nice.
Yeah, and you could also catch me on my fan page on Facebook,
Okay.
which is WAR #99. Yeah.
Okay, and Mervyn, where will you be?
Well, the next race is in January. It's in Bangkok, Thailand. It's
Wow.
Formula Drift Asia, Thailand.
Okay.
It's on the 18th and 19th of January, but a few of us is going there.
Okay.
So besides that, we've got more than 10 events lined up in Malaysia alone.
All right.
So just to catch on the updates, maybe you could just check out formuladriftasia.com or my Facebook fan page, which is Mervyn Nakamura. And yeah, you get to see all the updates on where I'm going next or what's happening.
To find out where the drifters are
Yeah,
going
all
off to.
activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Awesome.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Amazing time with all of you.
Formula
Both of you.
Drift Asia driver Mervyn Nakamura and Wan Azim Rahim, Malaysian drift driver. You made us proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Making
Thanks for
Malaysians
having
proud,
us.
actually.
Yes.
Thank you so much once
Thanks for
again.
joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Good to have you
Pleasure.
guys. Suit up, and I'm interested in getting into drift driving. Okay.
Yeah.
So while Sophia and I mull on that a little bit, we're going to take a quick break
Yeah.
and a breather, and we'll see you soon for our next topic.
Don't go anywhere.